and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo and we're here at the Cambridge Los Angeles showroom in West Hollywood, and I'm here with Niko Raineau with his movie Bricks and the Bitch. Let's take a look at a clip.
Is it the money? Would that end this? Look at me. Let me help you.
No.
Niko, congratulations on your film. You did a fantastic job. Tell us a brief synopsis.
Sure. Bricks and the Bitch is about a woman who's trapped in a seedy and illegal fight club, and the only way for her to get out is to win a pretty brutal fight against the only person that she refuses to harm. So it's a kind of dramatic romance, LGBT action film.
And it really is like brutal. I was like, wasn't expecting it when I was watching it. I was like, wow, this is so incredibly powerful. How did you come up with the idea?
I came up with the idea mostly because I'd done a lot of comedic work and was starting to get attention for that, and I just wanted to do something totally different and kind of flex a different muscle. And so I had worked with Alex Marshall Brown in a previous film I had made called Magic Maddie, and I know that she trained Muay Thai and was like, you know, a fighter in addition to being an actor and many other things. And so I knew I wanted to work with her again, and then I have a friend that I went to college with who I never really worked with, but she's really into action films and just has like a really good presence on screen. And so I was like, well, I've got these two like powerful, dynamic women who both basically want to be action stars, and I want to make an action film. So I really wrote the movie for them.
Wow.
They kind of became the inspiration for it, and I knew ultimately I wanted to do something that was personal. And I appreciate you saying that it was really brutal, because really I see a lot of action films that are a lot of style, they're all just explosions, and I really wanted to make a film that was as like emotionally gruesome as it was like visually brutal. I really wanted a fight to tell a story, not just have a fight in an action movie for the sake of spectacle. I really wanted the narrative to move forward through like a physical brawl. And so I just kind of put them in a pit together, and the story kind of evolved from there.
I mean, it was incredible. I mean, it's so powerful, and the fact that, you know, this love generated, you know, is existing in the film, and yet there's moments of real like, oh my goodness. I mean, I have my heart in my sleeve, because, you know, it's just the experience you go through by watching it, and you captured that in a short film, which is incredible.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's amazing. How did you like? I was just amazed at the look of the film. This kind of like very dark, and the colors were incredible. Like, how did you capture that environment with this kind of like dark part of the world that we just never knew existed?
Yeah. I mean, that was very intentional. I wanted the whole movie to feel very intimate, because it's very much just like a love story about two people. But I wanted it to be in this kind of like brutal world that's also kind of filled with like the male gaze and objectivity, because it's very specifically a feminist film. I'm a feminist, and so I wanted the kind of the focus to be on them, like in the middle of the fight circle, and for it to kind of just get darker around them. And really the set dressing are like the men who are comprised of the circle that are kind of like betting on the fight. But I kind of just wanted them to fade into the background and almost like become a part of the scenery.
It worked. I like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And as the film proceeds, as their fight proceeds too, they get further and further away, and the focus really just is concentrated on the women. But we found this amazing location, which was this auto body shop in downtown LA.
Oh, wow.
I knew I wanted it to be like a real live location, a place that you could kind of see some sort of underground illegal activity happening at night, but to kind of see it as a place that during the day it looks just like a blue-collar normal business. Yeah. So we found this great place that our producer, Russell Hedaya, found for us. And it just worked out great, because like those cars in the background are real cars that are part of that auto body shop, and we just kind of used them, and we set up these work lights, and we shot on the Red Epic and Red Dragon with uncoated lenses.
Ooh,
so that we really got these kind of lens flares in the background, and it just kind of had like a certain texture that really added to the look of the film, which is supposed to be a little grimy and gritty.
Well, what's also wonderful as well, you mentioned it earlier, but you know, this is a movie about love of two women, you know, in support for the, you know, also for the LGBT community, but also the fact that you're also a guy, as a feminist. Is that something that's important for you in your career, to be able to sort of give opportunity and give, you know, female leading roles in your films?
It absolutely is. I consider myself a feminist filmmaker and just like a feminist in my life. And
I love this guy. It's great.
and it absolutely is. It's something that I'm really passionate about. I really try to only choose and focus on even creating projects that I think are feminist in nature and that kind of exhibit and promote gender parity. And, you know, feminism across the board too, in terms of just diversity and everything. I really try to be inclusive, and I think that was a lot of why I made this film also. I really wanted to make a film about two women in the action genre who kick ass and really kind of make
Literally,
a film.
yeah.
And really make a film that demonstrates that like women deserve more credit as like badass action heroines, and really kind of making it an emotional film where they could kind of push themselves as actors. I think that's important. I tend to find that I'm more interested in stories about women, honestly. So yeah, that's something I'm going to continue doing.
Well, I think that's fantastic to hear that. I think that's absolutely fantastic. What's it like to have your film officially selected for NewFilmmakers Los Angeles?
It's been really great. I mean, I've known about the festival for a long time, and this is the first film that I've screened with you guys, and it's been a joy. I was really excited to hear that you guys responded to the film, and I really enjoyed showing it to the audience here in LA. And you know, we made this movie in LA, and I want audiences everywhere to see it, but I also like really enjoy showing it with audiences here, because I feel like this is our hometown, and we shot it in downtown, so being able to screen it in downtown
was really cool too.
Yeah, but it's been a thrill. I really appreciate you guys, you know, supporting the film.
Oh, appreciate you for your talents. So Niko, what is next for you?
Sure. What's next? I've just completed a feature film with my girlfriend, who's actually a writing partner.
Fantastic.
And that's more of a like dramatic comedy, a road trip film that we're going to try to make.
Nice.
So that's the focus right now, is making that feature film.
So you're very busy, and that's great that you keep it in the family, working with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Listen, Niko, you did a really, really great job, and what you stand for as a director is, I think, extremely important for 2016 and beyond. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Congratulations on your film.
Thanks.